Oh, folks, get ready for your ears to be delighted because we have with us on air and live from Grand Forks, Mrs. Amber Flynn, member of Hatch Realty. How are you, Amber?
Doing well. How are you?
Top of the world. Amber, we've been doing this 75 hard challenge now. We're over 3 weeks in. For people that don't
Oh
know what
my gosh.
75 hard is, how would you explain it? Because we had Heather on a couple of weeks ago talking about it, and now we're going to talk about it because we're getting ripped, is what's happening.
How can I talk about it? You get smarter, you pee more, you maybe get a little more sore, and maybe some strongerness. Uh,
Strongerness,
it's
yeah.
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
You're a big guy, so water's probably easy for you, but
It's very easy for me to drink a gallon of water. I mean, like I have to be committed to it, but I have to drink a gallon of water a day. And you are literally half my size, and you also have to drink a gallon of water a day. And so,
yeah.
sucks to
It's
be
been
you.
interesting, but it's been a good mindset shift, that's for sure. I mean, it's some days are better than others. I
Yeah.
feel like in terms of motivation, and but at the end of the day, we have a team to support each other, and that's been great. So
Well, you, me, and a handful of other people in our world are doing this 75 hard challenge. And so it's an hour and a half of workouts a day. It's clean eating. It's drinking a ton of water. It's reading a book. We're getting disciplined is what it is. And we're also finding great accountability with one another. But in the midst of all that, you had your best month ever as a realtor in September. What happened in September?
I don't know. I think the skies parted, and people were preparing for the impending doom of snowpocalypse.
Hmm.
So they wanted to get in. In all seriousness, I think that the late snow melt had people kind of waiting and waiting till the spring, and their spring actually showed up in June, and so that momentum just started carrying us through to the early fall. Interest rates played a big role in people getting out and having the affordability to buy something and nail a
Yeah.
place down. Which a combination of all of that stuff, I think, really helped Grand Forks and really helped the market.
People, if you're listening, you need to understand this. Amber, you've been a realtor now, selling full time for it's less than 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been licensed for a little over 2.5, but
Hmm.
yeah, selling full time.
For
We'll
less than.
hit the 2 year mark. Yeah,
Uh,
soon.
and do you remember? I think you close 6 houses in September. Was that right?
Last year,
This year.
7.
So Amber closed 7 houses and pended, put under contract 8 houses for a total of 15 houses in 1 month. The average realtor in the United States sells 8 to 10 houses a year, and Amber sold 15 houses between what she closed and what she pended in 1 month. Amber, you're doing an exceptional job. And I love the fact that Hatch Realty has put its mark in Bismarck, in Detroit Lakes, and especially in Grand Forks because we wanted to bring an extremely high level of service to that community. And we knew that you were going to be the person to do that. So, what would you say is your value proposition? Obviously, there's a lot of great realtors in town, but what makes you special? What makes you different?
I wake up every day, truly loving the city that I live in, and it's given so much to me being, a daughter of a military family who came here when I was really young and had the ability to grow up, be educated in this town, not only through the public school system, but the university. And then it has been an amazing place for me to raise my family. And
Hmm.
so at the end of the day, I feel like I'm a native of Grand Forks. I care about this community, and I pay attention to what's happening. And I want other people to have those same experiences that I have. And so everyone's going to come from a different place. Everyone has different experiences in their life, but we have a lot of great things to offer to people, not just in Grand Forks, but the surrounding areas in the Red River Valley. And we have something really special. So to be able to share that with other people and do it in maybe some unique ways, Whether it's a tour around the city, whether it's about, giving a challenge coin at closing to our military families saying, thank you for your service and thanks for allowing us to help you in this phase in your life. I think we have a pretty unique thing going on here, and I'm excited about what we have going on and what we're doing in the future.
We're plenty excited about it as well, and we love having a chance to serve up in Grand Forks. What I heard you say, Amber, is, of course, unique to you, but I know you're not the only realtor in town that loves Grand Forks and cares about Grand Forks. But I think the difference for me is the way in which you actually show that love, not just through your words, but through your actions outside of just real estate. There's two things that you do that I think are extremely special. One is serving on the school board, and the other is your involvement with some people who are victims of some tough situations. Can you explain both those to our listeners?
Sure. I've been on the Grand Forks Public School Board for finishing my fourth year. So I have a background in higher education. My master's degree in higher ed is in higher ed. So I thought, you know what, being involved in the school board and K through 12, that should be easy. Boy, was I wrong. Man, there's a lot of very intricate things going on with our school system, and it has been an amazing journey and experience, not only getting to learn as a citizen of Grand Forks, but now as a parent with a first grader. Eric, you have some teachers in your life.
Yes, I do.
And it's an amazing thing to hear how teachers speak about the kids in their classroom. It's like their own children. And so I'm excited to be able to give back and learn more about our school system. And so, that's one piece of my life. The other piece is as a volunteer job, I am an on-call advocate for our local domestic violence agency. So, CVIC exists to help victims of domestic violence and sexual assault, and I am on call a few times a month to be a listening ear and a help to someone who needs to get out of a tough situation. So that's something that's been near and dear to my heart, and I really enjoy being a person to help with some of those things.
So it's not just that you love your community, it's that you're investing in your community. And you are a voice for sometimes the voiceless, whether it be the children that you represent or the victims of things like domestic violence. And so I love your heart, Amber, and the good that you're doing. We've brought a new opportunity to Fargo, and now we've brought it to Grand Forks as well. That's our SNAP Offer program. Folks, if you're new to the SNAP Offer idea, it looks like this. You get a choice. And I think that that's what has been missing in real estate is a choice. And the choice is you can sell the traditional route. That means a chance at maximum dollars, but it also means maximum inconvenience at times. Or you can choose to sell directly to an investor. That's what a SNAP offer is. And what you're choosing is you're choosing maximum convenience. Choosing maximum convenience means that you can get out. You don't have to have any hassles, any fit-ups, any fix-ups, any uncertainty whatsoever. That all gets minimized. And Amber, how have we brought that to Grand Forks, and what kind of success have we been having thus far?
People are very interested in this SNAP model. I've had some conversations with people who, when I listen to them and ask them about why are they selling, it becomes less about the property and it becomes more about their story and their situation. Mm-hmm. And so, as far as our value proposition in Grand Forks, it's not my job to just offload a property from someone's inventory. I mean, that property has a story for someone. It could be where they raised their family. It could be where they had a fire in their kitchen and they had to renovate their whole house and they've gone through a tough time. It could be where their parents have passed away and now they're trying to sell off their estate. Mm-hmm. And so for me, it's about what is the story with this house and how can I help you best? So sometimes that's listing, and sometimes that's getting the most value for the property and putting it on market, and being competitive and seeing what the market does in terms of selling that property. Sometimes it's, it would be better for us to not go to market. It would be less stressful. We're willing to take a little bit lower of a price to get it offloaded sooner than later. And so for some people, it's about, where they're at. And we've been able to really kind of put a niche down in terms of what we're able to offer someone. And I'm excited to see how, this whole SNAP program is going to take off in Grand Forks. I think there's a lot of opportunity and a lot of opportunity for us to help people in different ways.
Yeah, we think so too. And I love the fact that we get to partner together on this. We get a chance to give investors a chance, but even more importantly, we get a chance to give our clients a chance. So Amber, we love having you in the Hatch Realty family. You're a fantastic representative of us and of Grand Forks. Folks, if you want to learn more about Amber, head over to hatchrealty.com, see how fantastic she is, both on your computer screen and in real life. We're going to go to break, but in the meantime, again, head to hatchrealty.com. This is Real Estate Radio with Erik Hatch.